Yo, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to the Biotech Buzz, your favorite show for all things biotech stocks. Today, of course, we have our lovely host, the Biotech Queen herself. We have Vivi. Vivi, what's going on? How are you doing today?
Good. How is everyone doing? Happy Thursday, almost Friday.
Almost Friday. Gotta love that.
Yes.
It should be a fun weekend. You got any plans for the holiday?
Yeah, I think we might just go boating and watch the fireworks at the base, so that should be fun.
Can never go wrong with that. Sounds like a good time.
No, no, for sure.
I'm hoping to
So,
find actually I might we have a pretty good view of the fireworks just from the office. I might just stay here. Who knows? But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the stocks, huh?
yes, I do have some exciting new DD for you guys because I know you guys like new stuff, right? You want to find that multi-bagger. But first, let's update you guys with BCRX.
Let's do it. Let me pull it up and bring it on stream here. All right. So we got BCRX.
Yes, so BCRX, we're a month away from earnings, you guys. They're gonna blow their earnings out of the water. Earnings is next month. I bought some September calls. I bought it cheap. I am even gambling on $22 calls. I know it's a little bit out of the money, but it was cheap, so I just got a little gamble. But I'm still holding. This is my biggest hold. I told you guys, full disclosure, my goal is to have 20,000 shares of BCRX. And it's pretty much free money if we're gonna blow the earnings out of the quarter. So really excited. Hopefully we are getting the anticipation for the quarters. It's going to be the first week of August. So want to update you guys on that so you guys don't miss out on this great opportunity. I don't want it to promote too much because I need ARDX to get the approval so I can buy my last shares of BCRX. So if you can pull out ARDX.
Sure. Let's get that up here. ARDX. All right.
Yeah, so ARDX, finally we're getting some movement here towards, towards $9 before PDUFA. So PDUFA is July 29th. I'm 110% confident that we're going to get an approval. Obviously, don't kill me if we don't, but I'm full disclosure. I'm holding 10,000 shares all the way through PDUFA because I do believe is gonna be approved. And the reason is there's some little qualifications why I would like hold something like ADRX. They got the extension for the labeling, so there was never an SCRL, right? There was never an AdCom meeting. And also, yeah, they already have a indication for IBS. So this is not a new drug. There's no issues with the trial design. There's no issues with the data in terms of the safety data. So the sales force is ready to go. They're anxious. They cannot wait to hit the ground running. So I am excited for that. And that approval is July 29th. It could have come earlier because it was supposed to be April 29th. So I would stay tuned. Another one I want to tell you guys, tomorrow, you guys asking me to check is PRVB. So PRVB has an approval or denial tomorrow. Okay, so I got a little cold feet and I pulled myself out of this trade. I'll be honest with you guys. When you have a prevention for diabetes that's going to address millions of a type 1 diabetes, and you only have a trial design for 77 patients, that concerns me. Because it's such a small design. I know you guys gonna get back at me saying that the FDA agree with the trial design trial, but you know what happened? ATNX, it was agreed upon, and then they didn't like that the study was done in China. So I have a cold feet. I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. And I'll be honest with you guys, there's always opportunity to literally get into that trade up on approval. So you guys might want to do is go to the website and have them send you an email alert for the PR, so you know you're the first ones to get. before everybody else. I mean, with everybody else. Probably Benzinga will be giving alerts too. But I have a cold feet about this one. So another one that I do have a cold feet is CCXI. If you can put on there, they have approval the mid of July. I didn't like how the AdCom meeting went. It's first of all, there was a huge drop. This was to be in the 30s, so it's either going to be here or zero. But I think there was some kind of a failing in the design. I don't know what happened. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not following closely. What I'm following closely is that I didn't like the AdCom meeting concerns that some of the physicians put it out there. I am watching that on sidelines because it'll be a great opportunity to bring that back to $30. So again, you still can make money on the day of approval if you put an alert on your phone. So put an alert on your phone. It goes straight to your email. So I'll be putting myself an alert for that. Another one that you guys are gonna hate is ITRM. Is July 27th. I was happy that there was no AdCom meeting. That is great. But it's also one that I'm going to be watching from the sidelines. They failed 2 studies previously, and then they tweaked the design, and now they have this just for uncomplicated UTIs. I'm sorry. CIPRO is just fine for uncomplicated UTIs, in my opinion. So I would not hold this through PDUFA. I think we still have room for the run-up because we have 26 days to go. But it's risky. It's super, super risky. I would not hold this one through. So that's my humble opinion. Obviously, don't hate me. If you love it, I'm so happy for you. Go ahead and hold through PDUFA. But I think there's an opportunity to gain here money and then maybe take your investment out if you're gonna gamble through PDUFA. So one I wanted to talk to you guys about is a brand new company. I can't believe I never seen this company before. I never traded before. So, and I'm going to tell you guys my strategy for this company and how I'm going to play it, right? So if you can pull it out, CKPT. So CKPT I promised my friend, he's watching me, I'm going to plug. It's from my friend Mallow RK_Lion from Twitter. He's an awesome trader and also bio trader too. He's amazing. So he pointed out this company to me. I'm gonna share a couple of slides with you guys, and here's my strategy. So the toots, they added at a 290, right? So they added a 290, still below what the toots add. Right now is at 292. So I added a 285. So still very close to Vanguard has added. So 292. They have, I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Did I just share the file? Let me see. Is the file? No, it's the screen. Okay, share the screen. Okay. So if I share the screen, let me see, guys. I don't do this that often, but I want to show you guys. Okay, here you go. So if I share here the screen, window, where's my stuff? Okay, no, what is my stuff? I can't see anything, Rohan. If I do the screen 1, it's not gonna be screen 1. That's me.
Well, what are you trying to share? Is it
I'm trying to share, and I'm trying to share the pipeline and what my should I do it a window?
So if it's a web page, then you can just do a Chrome
it's tab. A photo. It's just a photo.
Oh, okay. So if it's just a photo, then you could just share a program of like the actual like application window of the photo, or you can do a desktop and pull it up.
Okay, let me just do the desktop then. Share the screen. Share. Okay. Chrome has still lost. Oh, what? Seriously, guys? Okay, technical issues. I can. Damn it! How can I not share? Okay, well, it's not a video file either, right? So I could share the screen, window.
If you want to email it to me really quickly, I can pull it up.
Yeah, let me see. It's not Chrome tab, is it? No, it should be on my. Anyways, I'll read it to you guys, I guess. Jeez. Okay, sorry, technical difficulty. So they have a drug called cosibelimab, and this drug has pivotal study top line results in Q4. So here's my strategy for this company, okay? The drug, the findings are amazing. They have better ORR than Keytruda, and Keytruda is a 50. It's in a market of a $50 billion market, right? And Keytruda, it is the leadest of all cancer drugs. So the way I play this, if you guys realize, they have an S3 out. An S3 file is when they can issue as many offerings, as many shares they have, up to 100 million. So that's why I think you see the price here. There's a lot of dilution with this company. So here's my strategy. Not everybody's going to have the money to put aside, but in my strategy, I bought 7,000 shares, right? I really wanted to leave some long term. So what's going to happen is, when we have the data, or there is a huge bump, because it goes up and down. So if it goes to 450, I will sell 5,000 shares, okay? And then I'll hold my 2,000. And then I'll wait for them to do an offering. They have a 40 million in cash. Then I'll buy those shares back, rinse and repeat. And that's how you bring your cost to average down. And then that's how you hold these companies that have no products long term. Because remember, I told you guys, I usually buy only companies that have up to 6 months from approval. However, I'll do stuff like that when they have a catalyst. So this is the first thing. And then I wanted to tell you guys, the second slide I was going to show you guys is that when they look at the cosibelimab phase 1 interim data for a metastatic squamous cell carcinoma, they found that the OR was better than Keytruda. Keytruda was at 34% ORR, which is overall response, and then they were 51%. So better, we saw better efficacy on that population. So that would be the other one. And then another one that I was going to share with you guys would be my third slide. So you guys can go check the presentation. They look at ORR for Keytruda and cosibelimab, and that was for lung cancer. So the non-small cell lung cancer, and the ORR very similar. So it's going to be a blockbuster drug. It is. But do they need money in the future? Yes. So that's why I will rinse and repeat in these trades. And I'm sure Mallow does the same thing. Every time he gets a bump, he sells and he buys back. But we always want to have those shares in your portfolio long term, because the estimates, the PT analysis are estimating like $18 a share. So there's a huge upside potential here. So that would be my one. And then somebody tag me and ask me to look for APRE. Can you check that for me, APRE? I really like this company, APRE. Really, really nice. So they have a drug for MDM cancer, and institutional ownership is around 42%. So I like that. I like the presentation. I went to the presentation of the company. They have a phase 3 right now going on, and it looks promising. I think that this company looks awesome. So it's definitely a company I'm going to put on my radar. It's up 10% today, so I would not add anything today, but I dig it. I think APRE is a good one. Is a really good one. So they have a 78 million cash balance. So that's another thing I look for when you're looking at drugs. They're burning 30 to 35 million a year. So they have 2 years left. So I looked at also when was the last offering. So they had an offering, I think, last year. And this molecule is looking really, really good for MDS. So I will definitely looking into starting a position here. The only thing I was gonna say is, I don't know, it's during phase 3. I don't know when PDUFA. I didn't see the calendar. So, but definitely that's a good stock. That's Viv approves for sure, for sure. And then you guys have any questions? It's already 11:50. I'm bouncing here at noon. Let me see. I can check here the chatter. Okay.
Yeah, someone in the chat was saying NCal. Yeah, so we had Ripster earlier on the Power Hour. He was talking about APRE as well. So
Oh, he
definitely an interesting
was.
company.
Okay, yeah. Very interesting company. So I definitely but the problem is Ripster, he's really good in biotech too. I like him. I like his style. But he already in it and he got all his followers. So we need a red market to add it. I wouldn't add it right now at a 10%. So but the company looks really, really promising.
All right, so let's see. What's
Let
the
me
chat saying?
see. Jeez. Okay. So ALZN, if you can put it here, you guys are gonna laugh about that. It's a good story. So I'm a human like everybody. So ALZN, I'm totally back holding. I decided to buy it because it's fresh out of the IPO. We want to save the Alzheimer's population. What is it right now?
$7.60.
Yeah, so they were
67.
waiting for an IND for their Alzheimer's medication. So a very, very tiny float. That's what happened. I bought it and boom, I took my eyes off of it. Next thing you know, I'm back holding. So I bought it like at a 850. So I'm holding. It's a brand new company. We just gotta wait for IND news. Early stages, like I told you guys. The only reason I bought it is to trade it up to a catalyst because there's still ways to go. It's not something I would hold long term. So, and what else? Hello, Rahulan. Yeah, you said hello. Okay, I got smashed and TNN and feel really bad. I'm more skeptical of a biotech. Okay, I know biotech is a tough trade, you guys. TRVN is still great science. Bad management. Now they're voting for an RS. I honestly still have it on my IRA. I do believe that it can be a force to be reckoned with against the opioids, against. So I'm holding TRVN. Am I happy with the management? No, I'm not. So yeah, you got to be eerie about it. I'm sure you guys smashed with ATNX because you hold through PDUFA, right? So I'm very cautious now what I hold and what I don't hold through PDUFA after ATNX, for sure. And then ORPH, I feel like the apes will get that stock back. It's low float. And they are going to have a Q4 approved in Europe. And I think the UA, it's a little less, I think they're a little more lenient to approve. So, because I remember AVEO, they had a TiVo approved in Europe for 3 years before they got into US. So I would definitely hold ORPH for that Q4 if you have the patient. Now, why is it Alberto Valencia? Why are you spamming the ITRM? I already told you guys my thoughts are. Just rewind the video when it's over and then read it. Stop spamming my chat. Jeez. Yes, I think it's a good idea. July 25th, PDUFA for ITM, sell 75%. I would not sell on the 24 though. You can get hit big time before the 24. A lot of times it comes earlier and then you get doomed. I would not hold that long if you're gonna sell 75%. So what else here? Okay, the stock I said that it will be $18 that analysts are predicting to be $18 is what is it? CKPT. Check the presentation, their investors presentation, and the 10K also is huge. The 10K is a Bible. You can see everything from the company there, how much they have in cash, what their plans are for development. So it's a book. So I would check also for sure their 10K. Okay, and then okay, KZIA for the brain cancer. I like that company. I really like it. I needed to like dive deeper, but KZIA is a very promising company. Now, how are we doing the PTRX? So, okay, another thing with the PTRX. So PTRX is the same. I told you guys, we're waiting for the IND news. It didn't come last quarter.
What's the ticker?
PTRX. So PTRX is a perfect example. You buy and then you sell, rinse and repeat, because it goes to $2.70 to $3 and then back to $2.70 and back to $3. So waiting on news there. They do have an S3 as well, diluting the shares. That's why I think that we haven't seen any traction there. But PTRX, when it because the float is so small, and when it jumps, it go berserk. It goes to $5 or $6. So it's a good dormant stock to own for sure. Okay. Okay, and then for the rest, guys, I am writing down here. I'm not gonna have time to go through all of these. Okay, so I'm just going over. Okay, Chris, you really spamming me, huh? HTZZ is going to 0. Okay, so what do you want me to cover then if it's going to 0? Okay, and then I'll write here MVMD, OSUR, CTXR. I think I covered that already, you guys. Okay, bag holding. Okay, okay. Let me see here. Anything that I'm missing here? Oh, that's nice. Vivian Ripsters or Biotech Masters. That's awesome to be put in together with Ripster. But yeah, no, I think he's good bio DD trader for sure. Okay, ideal. We'll go to the moon. IPWR. What is IPWR? Never heard of that one, so I'll take a look. And wow, you guys are giving me a lot of material for next week. I think. So let me see here. Okay, KMPH. You want to put that on, Rohan?
Sure.
KMPH, and then we have a prog. Okay,
right. Let's take a look at it.
What do we do with KMPH? Okay, so it's stable today. KMPH launching the Salesforce probably this week. So really, really excited for them if they execute the way they execute Vyvanse, because it's the whole Vyvanse team. We can capture a market share and a piece of that pie on the ADHD market. And I feel that KMPH by December will be at $30 a share stock. The float is small, so you know how the deal is. The smaller the float, the higher the drug goes because the amount of shares you have. So I am holding KMPH long. I believe this is going to be at least at $30 a share stock, but they do have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Once that flourishes, it will be a $50 stock, because I think the pipeline, they also have an Alzheimer's drug, and I think everybody's jumping in to get that one Alzheimer's drug, because that Biogen drug sucked. There's not really proof and efficacy behind the data, and the FDA approved because they were so desperate to approve something. For 18 years, nothing was approved for Alzheimer's. So there's literally like a race to find that cure, because it's such a debilitating disease, at least to slow the progress. So I believe KMPH it's as a winner. So it's also on my long-term account. And then what else is going to tell you guys? I think that's it. Anybody else has any questions? We're almost ending here anyways. Do you see anything?
Yeah, let's see. People talking about CLSK. Not biotech, but definitely interesting stock.
Okay, so it says fall, not until fall. One of the sales guys, I really thought July was the launch, so you caught me my surprise there. If it is only in the fall, yeah, May, June, July, no, January, February, March, April, May, June, yeah, July, August, September. I thought they were launching in the summer, but it makes sense because I mean they needed to launch at least until the beginning of August because kids go back to school, you
Right.
know, and the end of August. So that would be key for a launch is timing for
A
sure.
lot of kids
Yeah.
who aren't even taking that medication over the summer, right? So
Yeah. Okay. So okay, and then Sava. Everyone continues to ask about ITRM. Good luck, you guys. PDUFA is July 27th. There's not much I can do. I would have never, ever hold ITRM through PDUFA, though, and I would not sell the day before because you guys can be caught big time. But I hope it gets approved, you know. But I just don't feel very confident with that drug. So, but I hope it gets approved. Anything else? Okay, IMVT. Okay.
yeah, I mean, did we talk about PROG?
Oh, I like LKCO, even though it's a 5G Chinese company. One of my friends is a value investor, and he's holding that really, really long term. But you know, it's not bio. Come on. And then Atos, I think, is a huge pump. People pump that stock and goes down and then pumps back. There's nothing like short term in a pipeline to be going through those motions. I would not, like I said, if I invest in ATOS, would it be Atosa? It would have been buy big and then, you know, unload when it goes up and then buy back when it off, you know, the offering, because all these companies that don't have a commercial product are going to have to raise capital one way or another. So I'll never hold. Do you want to put that IDRA? Because I love to give it an example because everyone says bio is so tricky. And that's why you don't hold long term.
Yeah, let me get IDRA up here.
Yeah.
Also, someone was commenting about KMPH saying that the whole fall thing was a rumor and it got debunked, so it might still be.
Yeah, I hope so. You know why? Because the manager called me, but the salary wasn't that great, and it was for July launch. So I spoke to the manager for San Diego territory, and it's I didn't like the pay range because it was a contract sales force. It wasn't to work for the company. But for example, if you put IDRA up, you know, I bought the stock 7 years ago at $3 a share. It went through multiple reverse splits. They've been around for over 20 years without any approved drug. And today, if I had to break even with Idera, I would have to have a stock at $32. So does that make sense? You don't want to just, let me buy 20,000 shares at $2 and leave in my account if you still have years out, because the company is going to continue to, you know, to do offerings. And a lot of times they do reverse splits to be able to still be on NASDAQ and still be compliant. So that was one of my biggest loss. I lost $30,000 on IDRA because I put all my eggs in one basket. So like every newbie, you know, you lose a lot of money. I believe in a company, I believe in a technology, and it turns out they failed their melanoma phase 3 study. So I'll leave that as a food for thought for you guys. You don't want to hold long any companies that don't have a commercial product coming up or no partnerships. Because also, if you have a partnership, companies are feeding you money, right, to fund studies. But if they don't have a partnerships, they're going to need to raise capital. So I'll leave that with that. And happy 4th of July for everybody. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us today, Vivi, and as always, dropping the knowledge. Folks, thank you for viewing. Thank you for dropping your comments, bringing your stock ideas to the channel, to the show. And of course, have a great weekend. Have fun. Don't party too hard. And we will catch you for the next episode. When's the next one we're doing? Is that
Tuesday?
Tuesday,
yeah, because I leave. Is it Tuesday? What day is Tuesday? The 6th?
Tuesday's the 6th, yeah.
Yeah, I leave it to Tulum for 2 weeks. Sorry, you guys. I will be on my Twitter, though, and I'll be trading. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do the show. It's just too complicated. I'll be traveling and checking cenotes and a lot of beaches. So
yeah, can't have Vivi streaming while doing while surfing. But
yeah, no, there's no surfing Tulum, but it was great to see you guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do at 4th of July, but be safe out there and take Uber.
All right.
Love you guys. Okay,
Thanks,
bye.
everyone. See ya.